My mother is a murderer, not a mother. Hold on. So listen to this story I'm about to share with you. While I was in secondary school, my school always organized a program for the girl child, which we call it Shike. There was a time that a lawyer shared her childhood experience with us. At the time, my school always organized a program for we teenagers, and some of us attended the event. So she said that her mother is not a mother but a murderer, in the sense that her mom's brother, who happens to be her uncle at the time, molested her. You know what that means? That is so devastating and traumatic for her. So she said each time her uncle does that to her, each time she's been molested by her uncle, she's always informing her mom, telling her mom that my uncle did this to me, but the mother will shun her up and tell her to keep quiet. This thing has been happening on several occasions, and her mom didn't take any action. So it happened that she eventually got pregnant, and her mom was the one who did the abortion for her. Her mom aborted the pregnancy for her and told her to flush it down the drain, like flush it into the toilet, the closet. Imagine how traumatic and painful that is to the teenage lawyer at the time. Let me just put it that way, because she was already an adult while sharing this experience with us, and she's already a barrister. So she said her mom is not a mother but a murderer. Imagine. So now I want to say something about parenting. Parenting is not easy, quite alright, but we have bad moms and good moms. I'm not judging, but it's the reality of the day. Mothers are supposed to protect their offspring, their children, and they are supposed to cater for them and keep them safe from predators. Teach them the basic things they need to know to protect themselves. I know many people have been victims of rapes and the likes, but it's not easy. It's a pain that most people do not want to recall, and it takes the grace of God, and it takes a lot of healing to be free from such things. And these things affect the way they relate with people. I know some fathers do that. They protect their children, whilst they are bad fathers as well that molest their kids, their girl child. There's something I always say to people. I say we don't get to choose our parents. The same way we don't get to choose our parents, we don't get to choose the family we are born into, and we don't get to choose our neighbors. Quite alright. That's why you see some parents in their old age that their children ignores them, and even while growing up, some of them bottle things or what their parent has done to them while they were experiencing all sorts, and from childhood they nurse it to adulthood. Some of them don't want to see some parents, and they don't want to cater for them, and you see them ranting and saying, my child has forgotten me, my child doesn't care about me. So why will a child care about you? I'm not saying it is a good thing, but I'm saying that there are consequences for every action taken. And the Yoruba is saying that omode shoro share. What that means is that you are not even supposed to hurt kids or offend them, because they always remember things, even years to come, decades, they'll still remember what has happened in their early childhood. So as a mother and as a father, be there for your kids, protect them at all costs. You might not be present at all times, so you might be trying to also get them to have shelter, clothing, food on the table and stuff like that, but you shouldn't neglect your children. Learn to love your children. Learn to protect them. Learn to nurture them. Shield them, protect them at all costs, and be their friend. Let them be comfortable to tell you things, to share things with you. In our community today, most people are battling traumatic experiences from childhood, and it's not easy. Like I said, it's not easy to break free from such except God intervenes and they seek help, therapy or counseling. So parents, you have a lot of things to do. You have a lot of work to do. You get. So be a good mother, be a good father. I know some people are being damaged from their background, but if you're going through traumatic or experience or stigma, whatever, do not let that hold you down. Don't let your past stop you from moving forward. Seek help, seek therapy. I know it's not easy. Trust me, I know it is not easy. But if you're going through childhood trauma and every other thing, and I know that there are some adults that have been traumatized and teenagers as well. So just seek the help you can get. Parents, don't be a prototype of what your children do not want to become. Don't be a prototype of what your children do not want to get married to. I know some kids, ask some children, they will tell you that I don't want to marry someone like my mother, I don't want to marry someone like my father. Why? Because they see and they know what is right and what is wrong. And they know that this thing is so traumatic. It's a bad experience for them growing up in a toxic home or environment